Welcome back to Terra Incognita Archives. I am John. Tonight, we leave the noise of the modern world behind. We are going on a journey back to the very beginning of time. Before empires rose and fell, before maps were drawn, before the first sunrise ever graced the horizon. So, find a comfortable position. Let your shoulders drop. Unclench your jaw. Take a slow, deep breath in and let it out. Release any tension you are holding. Allow my voice to be your guide through the mists of time. Tonight, we explore the Norse creation myth, not as a battle, but as a dream. A story of how the universe bloomed from nothingness into the magnificent world we know. Close your eyes and let the darkness behind your eyelids become the canvas for our story. Long before the earth was formed, there was only the void. The ancient Norsemen called it Ginnungagap, the yawning abyss. Imagine floating in this space. There is no up, no down, no light, no sound. Just a profound, heavy silence. A silence so deep, it feels like a thick blanket wrapped around you. But this void was not empty of power. To the far north lay Niflheim, the world of mist. It was a realm of eternal cold, of freezing fogs and ice that stretched forever. 11 poisonous rivers flowed from a spring here, their waters freezing into layers of rime and frost, building up over eons. To the far south lay Muspelheim, the world of fire. It was a realm of light and heat, glowing with a soft orange amber. Sparks danced in the air like fireflies, and the ground was warm to the touch. For thousands of years, the cold from the north drifted slowly, very slowly, toward the south, and the heat from the south drifted north. Finally, in the center of the void, they met. Ice met fire. There was no explosion, no crash, just a gentle sigh of steam rising into the darkness. The heat kissed the ice, and the drops of water began to melt, dripping down. Drip, 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 creating the rhythm of the first life. From these melting drops, a shape began to form. It grew larger and larger until it became the first being in existence, Ymir, the primeval giant. Ymir was neither male nor female, but a vast, slumbering consciousness. He slept in the mists, dreaming the first dreams of the universe. But Ymir was not alone. From the thawing ice, another creature emerged, a cow of immense size and beauty named Audhumla. Her eyes were gentle, holding the depth of galaxies. 4 rivers of milk flowed from her, nourishing Ymir as he slept. And how did Audhumla survive? She licked the salty rhinestones of the ice blocks. On the first day, as she licked the salt, a man's hair emerged from the stone. On the second day, a head appeared. And on the third day, a whole man stood revealed. His name was Budi. He was handsome, strong, and the grandfather of the gods. From Budi came Bor, and Bor married a giantess named Bestla. Together, they brought forth 3 sons, Odin, Vili, and Ve. These 3 brothers looked out at the chaotic void, at the sleeping giant, and decided it was time to create a home. The 3 brothers, Odin, Vili, and Ve, performed the ultimate act of creation. They transformed the substance of the past into the foundation of the future. They took the body of Ymir and fashioned the earth, Midgard. Imagine the transformation. His flesh became the soil under our feet, rich and brown. His unbroken bones became the mountains, standing tall and proud, capped with snow. His teeth and broken bone fragments became the rocks, the cliffs, and the pebbles in the riverbeds. His blood flowed out to become the vast, salty ocean. A deep, blue, endless water that encircles the world, holding everything together in a watery embrace. But what of the sky? The gods took Ymir's massive skull and raised it high above the earth to form the dome of the heavens. To keep it from falling, they placed 4 strong dwarves at the 4 corners of the world. Their names were Nordri, north; Sudri, south; Austri, east; and Vestri, west. Even now they stand there, holding up the sky on their broad shoulders, watching over us. Finally, the gods caught the drifting sparks from Muspelheim, the stray embers of the fire realm. They placed them into the sky dome. Some they fixed in place, creating the constellations. Others they allowed to wander. These became the stars that guide sailors home. The world was made, but it was still and timeless. To bring rhythm to life, the gods created day and night. They took a fair maiden named Sol, sun, and a fair youth named Mani, moon, and gave them chariots to drive across the sky. Sol drives the chariot of the sun. Her horses are fierce and bright, their manes glowing with liquid gold, illuminating the world below. She rides swiftly, bringing warmth and light to the green fields of Midgard. Mani guides the chariot of the moon. He counts the years for men. His journey is quieter, cooler. He travels through the silence of the night, watching over the sleeping world. Why do they never stop? Because they are chased. 2 wolves, Skoll and Hati, pursue them endlessly across the heavens. This eternal chase ensures that the sun must always set, and the moon must always fade, creating the cycle of time that lulls us to sleep every night. Rise and set, light and dark, awake and sleep. Now that the world is spinning, let us look at what holds it all together. The ash tree, Yggdrasil. It is the noblest of all trees. Its branches are so vast they spread out over the entire world and reach up above the heavens. Its greenery is eternal. Dew falls from its leaves like honey. The Norse called it honeydew. It is said that the bees feed on this dew, creating the sweetness of the earth. 3 great roots support the tree, drinking from the deep waters. Under the first root lies the well of Urd. Here live the Norns, 3 wise maidens named Urd, past, Verdandi, present, and Skuld, future. Every day, they sprinkle water from the well onto the roots of the tree to stop it from rotting. And every day, they weave the tapestry of fate. Click, clack, click, clack. The sound of their loom is the heartbeat of destiny. They decide the life of every man and every god. Not with malice, but with the calm certainty of nature. Under the second root, in the land of giants, lies the Mimir's well. the water of wisdom. Odin himself once sacrificed his eye just for a single drink from this well. But that is a story for another time. The tree stands firm. It trembles in the winds of the cosmos, but it never breaks. It connects the gods in Asgard, the humans in Midgard, and the spirits in the underworld. It is the anchor of our existence. The tree stands firm. It connects the gods in Asgard, the humans in Midgard, and the spirits in the underworld. It is the anchor of our existence. But a kingdom needs its rulers, and a world needs its guardians. High above the branches of Yggdrasil, hidden behind the clouds and the light, lies a realm of gold and glory. Let us ascend the rainbow bridge and meet the masters of this universe. High above the earth, separated from the world of men, lies Asgard, the home of the gods. To reach it, one must cross the Bifrost. It is not a bridge of stone or wood, but a bridge of light. We know it as the rainbow. It shimmers with 3 colors: red, blue, and green. The red stripe is burning fire, keeping the frost giants away. As you walk across this bridge of light, the first thing you see is the great wall of Asgard, built to stand for eternity. And behind it, the golden halls rise like mountains of light. The roofs are thatched with golden shields that gleam in the sun. The streets are paved with gold. It is a place of eternal beauty, where the leaves never brown and the light never fades. In the highest seat of Asgard sits Odin, the All-Father. He is not a young warrior, but an old, wise wanderer. He wears a cloak of deep blue, like the twilight sky, and a wide-brimmed hat that casts a shadow over his face. On his shoulders sit 2 ravens, Hugin, thought, and Munin, memory. Every morning, at the first light of dawn, he sends them out to fly across the 9 worlds. They see everything. They hear everything. And by breakfast, they return, whispering the secrets of the universe into Odin's ears. At his feet lie 2 wolves, Geri and Freki. They are fierce, but to Odin, they are loyal companions. He feeds them the meat from his own table, for the All-Father requires no food. He lives only on wine and wisdom. Odin is a god who understands the price of knowledge. He traded his own eye to drink from the well of wisdom. He sacrificed himself to himself, hanging on the Yggdrasil tree for 9 days and nights, just to learn the magic of the runes. He teaches us that true wisdom always comes with a sacrifice. If Odin is the mind of Asgard, then his son, Thor, is its heart and muscle. Thor is the protector, the stormbreaker. Imagine a man of immense stature, with a beard as red as rust, and eyes burning with the intensity of lightning. He rides a chariot pulled by 2 giant goats, Tangrisnir, teeth-bearer, and Tangnjostr, teeth-grinder. When he rides across the sky, the wheels of his chariot create the sound of thunder. Rumble, rumble. In his hand, he holds the most powerful weapon in existence, Mjolnir. Mjolnir, the Crusher. It was forged by dwarves deep underground. It has a short handle, a small mistake in its creation, but its power is flawless. When Thor throws it, it hits its target with the force of a falling mountain, and then, like a boomerang, it flies magically back to his hand. Thor is not subtle. He is loud, he is strong, and he is simple. He protects the gods and humans alike from the chaos of the giants. When you hear thunder in the distance while you sleep, do not be afraid. It is just Thor, keeping watch over the night. And then, there is Loki. Loki is not like the others. He is handsome, graceful, and his tongue is silver. He is the god of mischief, the catalyst of change. He walks the halls of Asgard with a smile that hides 1,000 schemes. Sometimes he helps the gods, using his cunning to solve problems that strength cannot. But other times, his pranks turn into perils. Loki is a reminder that chaos is a part of nature. Without chaos, there is no change. Without change, there is no growth. But Loki's chaos grew too great. In the iron wood of the east, he fathered 3 children who would one day shake the world. Fenrir, the giant wolf whose hunger could swallow the sun. Jormungandr, the serpent who grew so large he encircled the entire earth and bit his own tail. And Hel, the pale queen who rules the land of the dead. The gods feared them. They bound the wolf. They cast the serpent into the sea. They sent Hel deep underground. But destiny cannot be bound forever. For eons, the gods ruled in their golden light. They feasted in Valhalla. They fought and they loved. It seemed this golden age would last forever, but the Norns at the root of the tree continued to weave. And in their tapestry, a thread of darkness began to appear. A winter was coming, a winter longer than any before. The twilight of the gods was approaching. The twilight did not begin with fire, but with silence. It began with the winter of all winters, Fimbulwinter. Snow began to fall from all 4 corners of the world. It fell softly at first, then heavier, burying the forests, the mountains, and the valleys in a thick, white blanket. One winter passed, and summer did not come. A second winter passed, and the sun remained hidden behind gray clouds. A third winter passed, and the world grew still. The swords of men were laid down, for the cold was too great for war. The rivers froze into statues of ice. The entire world held its breath, waiting for the cycle to end. It was a deep, frozen sleep, preparing the earth for what was to come. Then, the silence was broken. High on the Bifrost Bridge, Heimdall, the watcher of the gods, lifted the Gjallarhorn to his lips. He blew a long, deep note that resonated through all 9 worlds. It was not a call of panic. It was a call of destiny. It was the signal that the time had come. The bonds broke. The giant wolf Fenrir shook off his chains. The serpent Jormungandr rose from the deep ocean, creating waves that washed over the land. The ship made of shadows set sail from the east. The giants gathered. The gods gathered. They met on the vast field of Vigrid. But in this story, let us not see it as a massacre. Let us see it as the final dance of the universe. Order meeting chaos. Light meeting dark. The inevitable clash that must happen for the new to be born. Odin, the Allfather, rode out to meet the great wolf. He did not fear. He knew this moment was written in the stars eons ago. He faced the darkness with the dignity of a king, accepting his fate so that wisdom could pass into memory. Thor, the Thunderer, met the world serpent. The sky flashed with lightning as hammer met scale. Thor struck the final blow, defeating the monster. He turned to walk away. 1 step, 2 steps, 9 steps, and then the mighty protector of mankind fell softly to the earth, his duty finally complete. He faded into the legend of the storm. And then came Surtur, the fire giant from the south. He raised his sword of flames. The fire did not just burn, it cleansed. It swept across the great tree Yggdrasil. It burned away the old, the tired, the broken. The golden halls of Asgard fell. The earth sank beneath the rising sea. And then there was silence again. The waters covered everything. The slate was wiped clean. But an end is never truly an end. It is simply a new beginning. Slowly, from the dark ocean, a new earth rises. Green, fresh, beautiful. The waterfalls cascade down crystal-clear cliffs. The eagle flies again, hunting fish in the mountain streams. The sun, before she was swallowed by the wolf, had given birth to a daughter. And now, this new sun rises, even brighter and warmer than her mother. She shines down on the fields where the grass grows tall and lush. In the grass, the surviving gods, the children of Thor and Odin, find something glittering. They are the golden chess pieces their fathers once played with. Ancient memories of a golden age, waiting to be played again. 2 humans, Lif, life, and Lifthrasir, lover of life, emerge from the hollow of a tree where they had hidden. They look out at this new, green world. They hold hands, and the cycle begins anew. Hope has returned to the universe. The storm has passed. The fire has cooled. The world is green and at peace again. Just like the cycle of the myths, your day has come to an end. The battles of today are over. The noise has sunk into the sea. Now is the time for your own rebirth. Sleep is the water that washes away the weariness. Sleep is the green earth that rises to greet you in the morning. Let go of the old world. Let go of the thoughts. Drift into the new world of dreams. You are safe. You are renewed. Good night. You have been listening to Terra Incognita Archives. I am Joan.